Apparently there's a thing going around with movie tie-in games where the studios will be like, okay, we got a brand, so how can we make more money? So they hire some developer to slap out some games for the kids to beg their parents for. Hey, you like that SpongeBob movie? Well, here you go. You can play as the SpongeBob.
Do you really want to?
So this happened with Disney's Ratatouille, the Pixar movie about a rat who cooks, which is honestly just so unhygienic, but soup's good. I mean, why wouldn't they make a game on rats? A rat! So the version I'll be looking at is out on the PS2, and yeah, this was released in the era when every licensed game came to as many consoles as possible. If it ran electricity, it could run Ratatouille. And this game was developed by Asobo Studios, a French company, who for once in my videos I can be happy to report, they aren't bankrupt. They're still making games. What games? Microsoft Flight Simulator and Plague Tale. Wow, just using all their rat knowledge for that, huh? So let's see how they managed to put this masterpiece of a movie with all the amazing visuals, themes, and rats onto this piece of plastic. Oh yeah, I forgot they had to specify how to pronounce it just in case you're not French enough.
I'm the one in control here.
Excuse me? And can I just say, what the heck? This licensed game has so many options. And holy moly, you can change the camera inversion. 10 out of 10 game of the year, let's go! Alright, so the game shows a CGI cutscene with the models, which is kind of impressive. It's not like high quality CGI, then boom, gameplay models look trash. It actually looks fairly decent, although Remy can sometimes look, well. So Remy's brother Emile teaches us the basics. It's the usual platformer. You got a wide area to run around in, double jumps, and oh my goodness, I'm a speedy rat! Pressing R1 gives you a dash, which is kind of annoying because any little elevation in the ground, bam, car crash. The goal of the level is to collect apple cores and then follow Emile around, learning the moves that you will come across in the game. The main aspect being square. No, the button. As it's a normal attack, however, you can use it to interact with the level. Like press square and Remy will cling to the net, or snap to a pillar while jumping. So a lot of platforming sometimes is you mashing X and square in time to jump and, well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh jeez, they have a death animation and fall damage. Are they trying to traumatize kids? All you need to do for that is tell them how much a Big Mac will cost in 2025. You can also use square to pick up some cans to move around to make it easier to platform. And oh god, no, I don't want to praise the sun. Emile also is interesting.
My considerable girth.
Oh yeah, the game also has the real movie voices, which, I don't know man, that just screams big budget. They do cost a lot, and they voice original lines for the game.
Collect those apple cores.
Remy also comes equipped with a Batman detective mode.
Which was the style at the time.
Press L1 and you will know where to go. I do like it here as they use Remy's sense of smell, which is part of his character, as he can use it to smell poison and food in the movie. So it's fine, he can smell where to go. It does actually make this game fairly straightforward, and you never will get lost since you just gotta follow the blue trail. Also, anyone else notice how the apple core collect sound is like a chicken? Oh god, it's a chicken! So since rats ain't the top of the food chain, and I guess chickens eat rats, you will come across big animals that will be like sentries, and you gotta...
Back to work.
This box, it must be a video game reference.
Dummy thick.
And we'll use it to sneak past them.
We'll use that as a weapon.
Oh no, not the
you're
baby
really
chick!
starting to-
I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, but man, this game is brutal to animals. From the death animations to killing other animals, I mean, there's a point where bugs stop you from going past, so you know what you gotta do. Use a ball to squish them with sound effects and all. Anyway, we make it to the end where the granny discovers, well, she's got rats. And what does she do? The normal reaction, I guess. So you float away on a cookbook since Remy is a fan of Gusteau, a world famous chef who has a world famous restaurant. And we use his book as a raft to jump over obstacles. I guess France has a lot of lightning strikes. This takes you to the sewers in Paris, where I guess the ghost of Gusteau now becomes your guide. And this is sort of like a hub world where you can revisit each level. Most of them have collectibles like stars, and each stage has another set of special ones. Remy then heads to the rooftops in Paris to see the sights and sounds and... I don't know how he fell in, but now there's a rat in the restaurant. And what's he gonna do? Cook? And this is one of the first cooking mini games where you must press the buttons to match what Remy wants. I guess we are just adding lots of greens to the soup, but a chef called Linguini. First name, Alfredo. I guess my name is Prawns on the Barbie. He comes in to chase Remy out. Oh no, don't eat the soup! You're a madman. This then leads to a recurring level idea where you slide back home. And these are so fun because you move so fast. Remy's gonna compete in the next Winter Olympics. But then, because of this and no double jump, when you get the holes, well, rat fall in. So next up we got a dog.
Dogs.
Yes, a dog. Well, at least they give you a chance to escape, but how is this not traumatizing to kids? So these levels usually devolve to find your rat friends like Crazy Rat, Tank Rat, Lady Rat, and they will give you things to do such as destroy the rat traps or crawl through an army obstacle course.
This is insane.
Yeah, that's what I said. The game will do this with Gusto flying around a level to show you the path you're meant to take, and I'm like, bruh, how am I meant to remember all that? Thank goodness for the detective mode. And these rat levels involve you stealing food from the restaurant, which has mini games for all the rats, like an electricity one or pulling the rope. However, Linguini here sees a rat and begins another recurring level, the chase, where, oh my goodness, they really want to kill me. Yeah, these stages are hard since you're running towards the camera, but it's actually cool if you pay attention to the background where the humans go on a fixed destruction path that isn't just rah, swipe at a rat. No, they will methodically use the environment to try and get you, and I feel like this is worse than the death animations. Also, my PS2 official capture card kinda broke on this level. At the end though, Linguini is like, wow, I can't catch you, but you're god tier rat chef that made bomb-ass soup, right? Well, if you help me, I won't kill you. Sorry, what? Why would you try to get help from a rat? And how is he gonna help you? You can't understand him. Oh. Oh. Hey, don't wink at me. I mean, hey, it's a pretty clever idea to have a rat puppet control your hair, but I don't know, man. I don't think you want your kids picking rats off the ground to put onto their hair so they can pretend to be the next Jamie Oliver. Or whatever the new Zoomer famous chef is. This leads to another section where you have to run around the kitchen dodging humans. But every so often you gotta find Linguini to help him cook some dishes cause he kinda sucks. This includes more minigames like that first one, to then saying yes or no if he's grabbing the right ingredient or peeling a potato. How about decorating a wedding cake? If only it was that easy in real life. Also, what the heck? They have a live frog running around, and crabs, and killer shrimp. And the health and safety inspector must be having a field day. So these frogs and crabs are super annoying, as anything you pick up they will home in on you, grab your stuff, then run away, and if you grab something else, they go, no, it's mine. So you gotta let them grab a spoon, then grab something else which will then they will grab, then take the spoon back and whack them. This made the level so hard where there's two crabs and a homing missile shrimp. I just want to pick up the spoon and the hot sauce bomb. Please, crabs, why do you do this to me?
We need the chef special. We need it now.
Why did she say it like that? Oh man, I hope this didn't awaken anything in me. And during this, the rats are still asking for your help to steal the food, which has the same mini games plus others like the shooter to knock down the food in the freezer. Then Remy unlocks the job, air traffic controller, where you gotta press the right buttons to help the rats escape. Now this leads to another level on the streets in Paris, or what the heck? Oh. God, look at those carbs! So these are the dream levels, which are very hip with platformers at the time, where if you're not doing a main mission, you can find these bonus platform challenges. And let's just say, I'm sure glad my memory card is super useful right now. So this level involves you stealing food from that old lady with a gun from earlier, but Remy is like, no, we shouldn't steal from a sweet old lady who tried to kill us. But gee, okay, sure, let's just freeze a human to death. Because I'm a widow rat, I can do anything to help him. I don't know, Remy, you seem to do a lot to steal some food. This then is followed by the worst physics slide level ever.
The other humans have cleared out. You gotta get in there and help your friend finish this meal, and we're gonna help.
But what meal?
Last thing
Did something
we want is
happen? Oh dear Lord, where's the health inspector? Okay, the story is kind of confusing in this game, as we now have to head back to the restaurant to then help Colette get the Gusteau recipe book. She was the chef. And, okay, she's okay with the rat now? What? I didn't miss anything, right? I know in the movies, you know, she does see you help Linguini, but that wasn't in the game. It maybe skipped a couple of steps here. I guess you have to have watched the movie, otherwise it's like, oh gee, thanks random rodent for bringing this book. This is not a violation of the health and safety that might get me sent to jail. But then what about those kids whose parents brought them this game so they wouldn't have to watch the movie? They will be so lost. Wait, I don't think that's ever happened. Because don't games cost more than movie tickets? And yet, Marvel is the one making billions of dollars. So you do the same mini games but a bit more challenging, giving Linguini the food to go to the customer, and then one final chase with that evil chef. He obliterates the restaurant and
Well, little chef, it looks like Gusteau's is ruined.
what the hell?
So with Gusteau's closed down,
What?
anyone can cook, but only the fearless can be great.
The game just ends? After like 3 hours? What happened to the food critic and the nostalgia scene with the Ratatouille? You know, the name of the dish the movie is based on? They just abruptly end the game like that. Or maybe there's something post-game. No, it just tells you can collect everything. And oh my, what the hell is wrong with them? Hey! Well, I guess we can check out the other things the game has to offer. So there's mini games, you can play them single player or multi, where you have to buy them from Gusteau's shop with the credits you earn from each stage. You can also use them to unlock posters and oh my, there's actually a Ratatouille phone game? God, this just screams the 2000s. And I just can't take it. These posters, they just keep zooming in on the rat. And as with all PS2 games, you get cheat codes. I like onions? I mean, that's nice. You know, maybe the portable versions of this might have some more oomph to them. Okay, the PSP version looks very similar, but then you got the wacky consoles, you know, Nintendo ones, where the DS one seems to follow the same plot as the game, but for the cutscenes, it's literally speed running through them in these picture book style events, and then the cooking mini games are cute. I mean, it's a Nintendo console. This is as Nintendo as you're gonna make a rat look. Oh, why aren't there any rat Nintendo characters? And the Game Boy one is made by the one, the only, the goats of making licensed platformer games, then making some such genie game way far. Oh, it's THQ. I mean, it's fine, I just wasn't expecting THQ. Other companies can do side-scroller platformers for licensed games, and it's still following the game's truncated movie summary, just even more squished. I guess if you got this for Christmas, you should ask for new parents. So that was Ratatouille, the game with no Ratatouille. I mean, for a licensed movie game, it actually surprised me with how much care was put into it. The music actually sounded like it was from a Pixar movie. Very fancy, but I don't know, I personally didn't like it for a platformer. It didn't really suit it to me. The models did look good though, the authentic voices all there. You got rat, you got the cooking. What more do you want? Oh yeah, the ending. I don't know, the ending is so iconic to the movie with the food critic and, you know, Ratatouille. I was really expecting some final cooking boss level to make that dish. So yeah, for one of the highest quality movie licensed games I've played, with a studio I know is really good at developing games, with so much content here, there's no Ratatouille. The game about Ratatouille has no health inspector. Maybe that was for the best.